Hi there. I'm here today. I'm going to talk about the movie Iron Man, which opened up in theaters on May 2nd. After seeing this movie, all I got to say is let the spring movie blockbuster marathon begin, because so far it's gotten off to a really good start. I was so enthusiastic of this movie that I even went out and got a Iron Man t-shirt. Official movie licensed merchandise, and because I really liked it a lot, and I think that Robert Downey Jr. did a good job. His character of Iron Man. Anybody who has, seen or read a comic book of Iron Man knows that they know about Tony Stark's Iron Man's alter ego. They know about his mannerisms, how he talks, how he's, his humor, everything about Tony Stark. And Robert Downey Jr., really replicated that character very well. Also, I thought the story was good. Spoilers beware, because, I don't want to give anything away to anybody out there. But the movie starts out where they were in the Humvee in the desert, or I think either Iraq or Afghanistan, but I think it's Afghanistan. And the Humvee's attacked. All the soldiers in the Humvee are killed, and Tony Stark survives. He's taken prisoner by the terrorists. Now they know who he is, because he has built a weapon called the Jericho. Well, they want him to make the same kind of weapon for them. Now, what he ends up doing is he ends up breaking loose. He ends up escaping by building a suit which can withstand anything. And it's not the gold and red suit that he builds later, but it's kind of like a new first type suit that he builds, a new first one, and he breaks out of there. Then he returns back to the United States, kind of breaks off his ties with the military, kind of separates himself from the military. And what he ends up doing is he builds that suit, that red and gold suit, which makes him invincible. And I by the way, I like the color of the suit, the red and gold. I'm a 49er fan, so I like the color. And but anyways, I could go on and on about the movie, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody out there who hasn't seen it yet. When I was a kid, when I was a young kid, there was four. I have four, and even today I have four favorite characters. First, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. And how I got to like Iron Man was, well, when I was a kid, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man were it. That was just it. And I had there was a toy company back then, called Mego, and they used to make these 8-inch figures of superheroes, and I must have had every single one of them. But when I got the Iron Man one, I thought it was such a cool looking character. I thought it was a cool looking figure, and I thought it was a cool looking character, so I wanted to really learn more about that character. So I would get comic books, see cartoons and stuff with the character, and from that point on, Iron Man became my fourth favorite character, out of the list. And going back to the movie, what I really liked about this movie, one of the neat things I thought was neat about this movie was how they put Tony Stark's face. You can see his face inside the helmet at times in the movie, which I thought is cool, because usually in superhero movies, you can't always see the superhero's face. It's always covered up by a mask or something. But so I thought that was pretty clever on their part, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I think, as far as what we've witnessed, if you had seen the movie, I think what we've witnessed is the birth of a new superhero movie franchise. If you look back at like the Superman movies, Superman movie franchise. There's the Batman movie franchise, Spider-Man movie franchise. and then there's X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and those movies and their sequels. But I think this movie's going to have a sequel of its own. I think it was good enough for it, because I think it's going to make its money, and I give it an A+, 2 thumbs up, all the way up, and I thought it was a good movie. It was, my next review will be Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which opens up May 22nd. Now, I could probably see another movie in between now and then, before that movie, Indiana Jones, comes out. But most likely, the next review will be Indiana Jones. So, that's my review on Iron Man. I think you should go out and see it. It's a good movie, a good Friday night, Saturday night flick, out with friends and whatnot. It's a good movie. And when it comes out on DVD, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to add it to my superhero movie collection. So that's my review on that movie. And everybody, have a good one. Remember this song?